The party's over before you even realize it started. One day you're sipping champagne in a speakeasy, the next you're staring at a bank statement that might as well be written in hieroglyphics. $200 billion, poof, gone. No war, no warning, just the universe hitting the undo button on America's wallet. Rewind to 1922. The war's done, the economy's flexing, and everyone's convinced this is the new normal. Factories swap tanks for toasters, skyscrapers shoot up like they're on a sugar rush, and jazz is the background noise of prosperity. Even the economists are drunk on optimism. Trust me, this boom, it's got legs. Henry Ford's assembly lines churn out Model Ts faster than bad decisions at a stockbroker's party. 12-hour builds? Try 90 minutes. Cars flood streets, dragging oil, steel, and rubber industries along for the ride. Cities glow with electricity and gadget lust, radios in 10 million homes, blaring ads for things you don't need but definitely deserve. But here's the kicker. While urban America maxes out its credit on dog hat stocks, yes, really, farmers are drowning in debt. Those shiny new tractors, just faster ways to go broke. Banks hand out loans like candy at a parade, whispering, buy now, pay never. It's the financial version of swiping right on a rebound, thrilling until the bill comes due. So tell me, when your paycheck hits, does it vanish faster than a 1920s stock tip? Spoiler, I've got a fix for that. Keep reading. Next time you're tempted to finance a want, subtract the interest from your grocery budget first. Brutal? Yes. Effective? Absolutely. You think you're investing? You're just buying lottery tickets with extra steps. That hot stock tip from your barber, the same guy who butchered your haircut last week. Margin loans let you gamble $100 with just $10 down. Congratulations, you've invented debt with worse odds than Vegas. The Dow quadrupled from 1,924 1,929, while company profits didn't. We created holding companies owning other holding companies owning nothing but hype, literal financial Russian dolls. When economist Roger Babson warned of a crash, Wall Street's response, buy more stocks and tell him to touch grass. Here's your reality check. Next paycheck, try this. For every dollar you'd put in meme stocks, set aside $0.50 to pay down your credit card. Not sexy. Neither is eating ramen at 45 because you chase the next big thing. Open your banking app right now. Move $5 from savings to pay off debt. Not tomorrow, now. This isn't advice, it's triage. The music stops when you're out of chairs. Don't be the guy who needs 2 heart attacks to learn. That's $200 billion, not monopoly money, not imaginary digits on a screen. Real houses, real college funds, real retirement dreams. Poof, gone. Outside the stock exchange, crowds stood frozen. Some held hands, some sobbed, others just stared at their shoes like the answers were written in the scuff marks. The Roaring Twenties didn't just end, they face-planted into concrete, taking everyone's 401k with them. And then the dominoes fell. First, the margin calls. Remember when you could put down $10 to play with $100 in stocks? Genius until the market tanked and your broker demanded the other $90 back. Overnight, paper millionaires became actual paupers. Bankers who'd been sipping martinis in July were now staring at balance sheets like they were hieroglyphics. Then the banks collapsed. Those marble-floored temples of trust built on IOUs and hopium. When loans vaporized, so did they. Lines snaked around blocks as people sprinted to withdraw savings, only to find locked doors and tellers lying through their teeth. Your money's safe. Spoiler, it wasn't. Grandpa's bonds, toilet paper, Aunt Margaret's life savings, gone. Little Timmy's piggy bank? Suddenly the family's most valuable asset because no one had the heart to smash it open. The contagion spread overseas. US banks yanked loans from Europe, sending Germany's economy back to the Stone Age and Britain into a tailspin. Your move, open your banking app. Right now, transfer $5 from savings to debt. Not later, now. This isn't strategy, it's survival. The music always stops. Don't be the last one standing. You think transferring $5 will save you? That banking app is the same digital noose that strangled 1,929's middle class. Watch the numbers. When Detroit's auto plants collapsed by 75%, those factory workers' savings accounts evaporated faster than their dignity. Your emergency fund, a rounding error in the bank's liquidation spreadsheet. Here's the math they won't teach you. If your rent is $1,200 a month, you need $14,400 just to tread water for a year. But with 25% unemployment, like 1,931, your Uber side hustle disappears overnight. That diversified portfolio of yours, worth less than the breadline's wooden bowls. The rich didn't survive because they were smarter. They owned the factories that fired you. While politicians babbled about market corrections, the 1% were buying up foreclosed homes for 10 cents on the dollar. Your $5 transfer is a band-aid on a hemorrhage. Do this now. Freeze your credit cards in literal ice, not metaphorically. Take Zelle payments out of your phone. When the next crash hits, and it will, Visa won't care about your FICO score. The soup kitchens are already restocking. Will you be serving or standing in line? They couldn't outrun the math. Every foreclosure notice had a family behind it, people who genuinely believed paying their mortgage on time meant security. Marriage licenses, birth certificates, those were luxury items now. Who plans a future when tonight's dinner depends on a food bank's inventory? Then the land itself revolted. Decades of industrial farming left the Great Plains defenseless. No rain meant no roots. No roots meant the soil turned to powder. The dust storms didn't ask for permission. They rolled in like angry gods, burying tractors under dunes of what used to be topsoil. Oklahoma to California became a caravan of broken down Fords, mattresses strapped to roofs, children coughing into handkerchiefs, jobs in the West, the rumors promised, the billboards lied. By the time migrants reached the orchards, wages had collapsed from sheer oversupply of desperate hands. Hoover's solution? Volunteer soup kitchens. Because nothing stabilizes an economy like charity replacing paychecks. Here's your reality check. When the next Dust Bowl hits, and it will, your Uber rating won't matter. Your landlord accepts only cash, not good intentions. Tonight, track 1 hour of non-essential spending. Not to budget, to see how fast comfort disappears when paychecks stop. The math always wins.